two-column table on our side, which is location, we have daily convenience for schools, work, supermarket, hospitals, etc. Reduce stress and time savings by shorter commute distances, easy release potential for good locations, and access to opportunities like career options. For our arguments, we have that people naturally want to feel calm and secure in the place they call home. Also, a strong sense of community helps people feel connected. And the location can help reduce travel time, making daily routine a lot easier and less stressful. It also brings us easier access to convenience stores, hospitals in case of emergency, and parks for exercise.
Choosing a home by its location is better because it brings convenience and improved quality life for the family. Living close to the school and work reduces travel time, this making daily routine a lot easier and less stressful. A house with a good location also offers easier access to convenience stores, hospitals in case of emergency, parks for exercise, etc. Clean streets and planned surroundings contribute to healthier lifestyles. While having a larger house may seem appealing, all these facts have been a greater impact on the long term. In conclusion, choosing location instead of size offers more long-term benefits. Convenience, access to important places, and a clean environment improve daily life and health for families. Additionally, living in a safe neighborhood provides a sense of community and allows family members to feel protected. Also, a strong sense of community helps people feel connected and supported where they live. Together, these factors show that a good location creates a better life quality, making it a more valuable priority when choosing a home.
Now for my reflection, the first question, what do you learn from dependent disposition? I learned about my position and the real benefits of focusing on locations, and I also learned how to argue and give counter arguments. Did I remain open to the opposing perspective? I believe I did, since I was willing to read their arguments and comprehend them. What was the strongest argument from the other team? Their strongest argument for me, it was the family growth factor, since it is something families have in mind while deciding where to buy. How did I contribute to my team? I helped with the arguments and wrote the thesis of our essay.
As a reflection, I learned that choosing a home is not only about the house itself, but also about how the environment affects daily life. While presenting our arguments, I tried to stay open to the opposing team's perspective and understanding their reasoning. One of the strongest arguments was that choosing a larger house allows a family to grow and have more space in the future, which is a valid point because families may need additional rooms and space over time. However, I still believe that location plays a more important role in long-term quality of life. During the debate, I contributed to my team by explaining how living close to schools, work, and essential services can make everyday life easier and less stressful.
When choosing a new home, buyers often struggle between selecting a prime location or spacious property. While location influences in investment value, interior space directly affects everyday living conditions. Although location offers economic advantage, size is more important because it determines functionality, long-term adaptability, and overall quality of life. Size should be prioritized because it directly influences both functionality and long-term adaptability. A larger home allows families to create dedicated spaces for work, study, and recreation, which has become increasingly important with the rise of remote work and online education. Beyond meeting current needs, a spacious home also provides flexibility for future changes, such as family growth, renovation, or the addition of sustainable features like solar panels and improved insulation. While neighborhood conditions may evolve over time, interior spaces limitations are difficult and costly to modify, making size a more reliable and practical investment for the future.
Although some argue that location should be prioritized because it increases property value and provides better access to schools, jobs, and services, however, even in a prime area, a small or poorly designed home may not meet the long-term needs of its occupants. Although location may increase the property value or convenience, These benefits cannot compensate for a lack of space that limits comfort, functionality, and long-term satisfaction.
What did I learn from defending this position? Well, I learned that defending the importance of size in a home helped me understand how space affects daily life, comfort, and future needs. It also taught me how to support my ideas with clear reasons. Did I remain open to the opposite perspective? Yes, I listened to the other team arguments about location and understood that it can increase property value and provide easier access to services. Even though I still think size is more important, I consider their points. What was the stronger argument from the other team? The strongest argument was the location can increase the property value and make it easier to access work, school, hospitals, and transportation. How did I contribute to my team? I contributed by explaining why a larger home can provide comfort, privacy, and flexibility for future changes. I also helped support our argument that a space has a bigger impact on everyday living.
What I learned from this position is that space is really valuable, but location is also. In my opinion, location is something satisfactory to have, but size is always better since it can be more convenient and be more comfortable. I remain standing by my position that space is better all around. Their strongest argument is definitely the value of the location, and I contributed to my team by making valid arguments and a strong point.